Today we are talking about birthdays. My best birthday was definitely my 20th. I spent that evening at a gas station bar in Cape Coast, Ghana. There was a lightning storm and the power went out at some point, and the whole thing was just so ridiculous, and it's also one of my fondest memories of ever. I also received this "It's 5 o'clock somewhere" sign, which is one of the best birthday presents I've ever received. I spent my 24th birthday in Paris, and that one's definitely a runner-up. We were at the Sangria bar for my Day in the Life video, and my brother came to town and we went out to the coast at some point that weekend, and it was just all-around fantastic. Birthdays abroad, A+. Coming in at a solid F failure forever, though, was my 22nd birthday. This was one of the years that my birthday fell on Easter, as it occasionally does. Second semester of my senior year of college, most of my friends were back home for the weekend. Among the few friends that I did have in town, there was a cast party for some show where I really didn't know the cast, but like all of my friends had these friends in common, so I wasn't going to this cast party, and none of them were coming to my little birthday. It was awful. There were like 4 people that came, and some people who I'm not necessarily all that close with ended up staying and keeping me company for like ever out of pity. My actual birthday, my grandparents were in town, and I promised my grandma that I would go to church with her. I stayed up until around like 6 or 7 in the morning drinking my sadness, and then like an hour or so later I received a phone call from my grandparents telling me that they were on their way to my dorm to pick me up. I scrambled into the shower, still drunk, showered, went to church. It was terribly unpleasant. I'm not religious. I was also taking Intro to Acting that semester. Part of that class was being required to go see both of the Theater and Dance Department's official productions, so I had to go take my very old grandparents to see, wait for it, An Evening of Beckett. I'm like hungover and dying. My grandparents are, they don't do Beckett, and so that was my 22nd birthday. It was 0 out of 10, would not recommend, would not repeat.
Got him. Nailed it.